So good afternoon everybody, myself Acharya Vishvendra. I was just discussing about the optimization of the mind-brain algorithms, in which I discussed a very basic algorithm. Let's take an example. Mind-brain algorithms can be categorized as the basic algorithms and as the advanced algorithms. The basic algorithms are dominated by survival and obviously reproduction, which are the basic instincts of any species. And for a normal organism, only survival and reproduction dominates. His thoughts, his beliefs, his energies, his emotions, all are directed toward the target of survival and reproduction. He or she can talk big, can say whatever, but ultimately he or she do is to satisfy the survival and reproduction want. Whereas advanced algorithms involves higher dimensions of consciousness, or you can say the metaphysical dimensions, maybe philosophical, or about the existence of mind or soul or God or nirvana or Parabrahma. These all come under the advanced mind-brain algorithms. But for a normal person, there is a switching between the algorithms. Most of the times, any human being is dominated by the basic algorithms. So you just take example of yourself. Just observe what you thought in last 24 hours. So if you observe carefully, your every thought, your every energy, your every emotion is dominated by survival and reproduction if you are above a certain age and nature has prepared you for reproduction. So that's all natural. There is no you can say that you can't do anything in that. These are instantiated by nature. Whatever society think or you think doesn't matter to nature. Nature is the most powerful entity, and everything happens according to the nature. So for a normal person, the basic algorithms deals with survival and reproduction. So all the thoughts that he is having, his tendencies to get pleasure are just to get pleasure regarding survival and reproduction. And each second he is busy in getting that pleasure. He may be saying anything externally, but internally he is in a way to find the pleasure involved with survival and reproduction. But that is for a normal human being. Then comes advanced algorithms, and these involve higher dimensions of life. Like the first higher dimension is that of existence of mind, emotions, the question of your existence, why you are born, what is the purpose of life, why everybody is heading towards pleasure, why everybody is running away from pains and griefs, why everybody has developed an internal mechanism by virtue of which he or she aspire to get away from pains and griefs of life, and to make sure that he or she lives with complete patience, free of any grief and pain. It seems like everybody is running from the truth of life. And truth is only pains and griefs. This life only has pains and griefs. As per Buddha said, we don't seek pleasures fundamentally, but we want a method to escape the pains and griefs of life. So we kept on running away from the pains and griefs of life until we realized that this running has no significance, as truth is omnipresent. It was, it is, and it will always be there. You can wear a fake mask, you can fake your personality, you can use fake words, big words, but internally there is something inside you who know that all these are fake things just to run away from truth. And in long time, truth pervades. However hard you try, whatever you do to trap your consciousness into trap of illusions and false things, but ultimately nature is dominated by truth, and that truth is very harsh and very reactive. Truth is very impulsive. Very few people have the guts to face the impulse of truth. Most of the people have become adaptive to their basic level mind-brain algorithms, and they want to stick to that algorithm thinking that it will continue forever. But as per I have realized in life, life is just an itinerary of consciousness from the basic algorithms to the advanced algorithms. You see, if we consider life and death as 2 points, then both are extremely painful. You can't even imagine the pain that a child has to suffer when he is inside the womb. He has to suffer a lot. The wombic fluid is acidic, and that acid is in contact with the body of the baby, which gave him constant uncomfortable feelings. And when he comes out and explore the physical dimension of life, that is also very painful. But gradually he learned to adapt to things, and death itself is very painful. So life and death are the two most critical points of this itinerary of life. So if something important happens in your life, it will be instantiated by extremes of pains and griefs. Pleasures are fake and elusive, and just want to trap you in words, trap you in fake things. It will confuse you and will not let you to work. It seems like something internally is trying to manipulate you and is trying to adjust, trying to create something so that you lose the path of truth. But it's not easy to hide truth for long. Truth is invincible. You cannot suppress truth for long. People will come, situations will come in your life that will destroy your basic mind-brain algorithms and will head you to adapt, will force you to adapt to the advanced algorithms. And it will dominate even your willpower. However hard you try, you have to surrender before the nature, before the situations. That is called intelligence and adaptability. Well, intelligence is not something miraculous, it's about adapting to the higher algorithms. And the moment you become adaptive to higher algorithms, you are intelligent. So I'll continue in the next video. Thank you.